According to Forbes, the Internet of Things is a concept that not only has the potential to impact how we live, but also how we work. It is becoming an increasingly growing topic of conversation both in the workplace and outside of it. This is the concept of basically connecting any device with an on and off switch to the Internet. This includes everything from cell phones, coffee makers, washing machines, headphones, lamps, wearable devices, and almost anything else you can think of. This also applies to components of machines, for example, a jet engine or an airplane, or a drill of an oil rig. The new rule for the future is going to be, anything that can be connected will be connected. But why on earth would you want so many connected devices talking to each other? There are many examples for what this might look like, or what the potential value might be.
The reality is that the IoT allows for virtually endless opportunities and connections to take place, and many of which we can't even think or fully understand the impact of today. It's not hard to see how and why the IoT is such a hot topic today. It certainly opens the door to a lot of opportunities, but also to many challenges. Security is a big issue that is oftentimes brought up. With billions of devices being connected together, what can people do to make sure that their information are secured? Will someone be able to hack into your toaster and thereby get access into your entire network? The IoT also opens up companies all over the world to more security threats. Then we have the issue of privacy and data sharing. This is a hot button topic even today, so one can only imagine how the conversation and concerns will escalate when we are talking about billions of people, billions of devices being connected. Another issue is that many companies specifically are going to face massive amounts of data of the devices that are going to produce. Companies need to figure out a way to store, track, analyze, and make sense of the vast amounts of data that will be generated.
The Internet of Things European Research Cluster, or the IERC, European Research Cluster on the Internet of Things, aims at defining the IoT technology and development. Research challenges at the European level in the view of global development. The IERC brings together the European projects in the field of IoT technology, thus underpinning the basic multidisciplinary science. The rationale for IoT is to address the large potential for IoT-based capabilities in Europe, encourage the convergence of ongoing work on the most important issues to build a broadly based consensus on the ways to realize IoT in Europe. The outlook for the future is the emerging of a network interconnected uniquely identifiable objects and their virtual representations in an internet-alike structure that is overpositioned over a network of interconnected computers allows creating a new platform for economic growth. For IoT are the creation of smart environments or spaces and self-aware things. For example, smart transport cities, buildings, energy living, and the like. For climate, food, energy, mobility, digital society, and health applications. The Internet of Things can influence science in creating a smart planet towards the green environment through environmental sensors, water and power leak detection, pollution, and weather monitoring. Secondly, it creates a smart city towards connecting the communities through lighting, water management, monitoring security, and traffic control. Thirdly, it creates a smart energy towards electric grid through voltage and power sensors, meters, and breakers, and fault detection. Also, it creates smart buildings, transport, industry, health, and living. In this context, the new concept of Internet of Energy requires web-based architectures to readily guarantee information delivery on demand, and to change the traditional power system into a network smart grid that is largely automated. By applying greater intelligence to operate, enforce policies, monitor, and self-healing when necessary. This requires the interfacing of the power grid to the network of data, represented by the Internet, embracing energy generation, transmission, delivery, substations, distribution control, metering and billing, diagnostics, and information systems to work seamlessly and consistently. This concept would enable the ability to produce, store, and efficiently use energy while balancing the supply and demand by using cognitive Internet of Energy that harmonizes the energy grid by processing the data, information, and knowledge via the Internet. In fact, the Internet of Energy will leverage on the information highway provided by the Internet to link computers, devices, and services with the distributed smart energy grid that is the freight highway for renewable energy sources, allowing stakeholders to invest in green technologies and sell excess energy back to the utility. These are only a portion of what the Internet of Things can offer to economies and environmental states. We have not yet seen the peak of what the IoT has in store. This we have yet to uncover. It is amazing what the future of the Internet of Technology holds.